It's Filaments and Fibre with Steve Brooks and Stephanie Lester.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
I don't know, I found a new sound effect.
Good
It's
God.
good, isn't it?
I was just enjoying my little jig, and then that.
Well, I thought I'd better put some modern day funk into there.
Oh my God, we're the most unmodern day funk people I've ever met in my life.
Just saying, wasn't I, a couple of seconds ago, I said to you, don't speak over the intro because it'll sound unprofessional.
It's like, oh
And then
my
we had
God.
10 minutes of pissing ourselves laughing.
Mind you saying about the most unfunk. Actually, I'm just thinking about our friend David, who we sort of found out this weekend, still turning all his electrical equipment off because he thought it might overheat overnight.
Oh, yeah.
And his phone is currently on, version 0.1.
iOS 0.1.
Because it's never been connected overnight, so it's never updated.
Yeah,
hilarious.
This is one of the most intelligent.
Yeah.
And he was one of the top 10 lawyers in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
country.
yeah.
Fantastic guy.
But hadn't worked any of it. I didn't realise he could get the internet on his phone.
No, didn't realise he'd get internet on his phone. Didn't realise that he'd got a torch on his phone.
Just imagine that whole world which has opened up into him. Oh my God.
Because we bought him an Alexa, didn't we?
I know.
We bought him an Echo.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Alexa will not have been asked so many random questions in her life.
He will. He's studying quantum mechanics.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, this is all a bit
We're a bit out of sync,
out
aren't
of
we?
sync because we haven't done this for a while.
And also, I'm pretending today's a Sunday. I mean, no one knows what day it is because this goes up whenever, but it's not.
But we must apologise to our thousands and thousands.
Oh, they'll be so disappointed.
Regular listeners that have missed us for I'm bleeding heavily from very, very.
Well, stop picking your leg then.
No, I think I might have skin cancer.
Oh, you idiot!
No, I haven't. It's just a little knobble on my leg.
I was going to say you just scraped up against the roses.
Old,
you are getting old.
It was my 60th birthday last week. So apologies, everybody, that we haven't been on for a while. We had intended to do this.
Yeah, we had.
But
your birthday week got in the way.
Well, everything got in the way. It's funny because when you get older, I thought mistakenly.
Stop going on about age.
I know. I said when you get older, I thought mistakenly you had more time to do things.
No.
But we're busier than ever.
Yeah.
With what we're doing at the moment. So.
And was it you said this morning about someone saying they were bored? Bored? Haven't been bored since 1962.
The day you're born. This was a young lady, an Indian girl that I follow on Instagram, who's a lovely little artist, and she does some lovely drawings, and she wants to be a fashion designer. And I was just commenting on one of her bits today, and I said, "Oh, you started college yet?" And she said, "Not till September, but I'm bored now." That's like red rag to a bull to me. That is. Anybody saying to me they're bored,
I can't even imagine.
No. So you're not bored.
No.
Find something to do. There's plenty to do out there. We do. We're never bored, are we?
Well, I can't even imagine what bored feels like at this moment.
We feel guilty when we have a break.
Sit down, and have a cup of tea. I'm going to get up in a minute.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, you say, what are you apologising for? So anyway, so we're back now. We're back and full of verve and vim.
Oh yeah.
Verve, vim, and vigour.
Oh God, Vim. Do you remember
and for
Vim?
the Americans, we're full of spunk.
That's
That's what the Americans say. Which
what was the name of that program I used to?
What?
It was something like, it wasn't Spunk, was it? Was it Splunk? It was Splunk, it was called, and they all completely missed the joke.
Dyslexic spunk, isn't it?
Well, they all completely missed the joke, and I kept saying, "You've called the programme what?"
Splunk, yeah. Anyway, so we're here, and we're ready to go. We've got, must be a month almost to go through, haven't we?
Good God.
It must be.
How many movies have we watched?
I can't
well, we won't remember because we're too old to remember.
You said to me the other day.
I know. What
was the last movie we watched?
We couldn't remember.
We couldn't remember. And then we remembered it was, what was it? Oh, Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2, which was hilarious.
It's great. Anyway, let's try and get some semblance of normality and professionalism. The Bloomz Show.
Yes, the Bloomz Show. Yes.
One of the reasons why we're a bit later, because we had the Bloomz Show and there was all... it was great.
It was the after-show party, it was the mop-up, it was the everything else, yes.
So that was great.
Brilliant.
And for those of you that don't know what the hell we're on about, go to the Bloomz, that's BLOOMZ fibre.co.uk, and you will see the art collective.
We had our third show.
I know, 3
So
shows.
that we've done a whole year now. So in September, it's going to be our year anniversary
Oh,
show.
that means more Prosecco, does it?
God, yes.
God, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
During the show, after the show, before the show.
So just a normal show then?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. 3 shows over 2 days. It was
Yes.
good.
So,
yeah.
and we've really got into the swing of it now, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Everybody
And
is so professional
so
in the way that they present
Well,
themselves.
and it was interesting because some people who'd come to not just the very first show, but they'd come to our taster show. Do you remember before we did our very first show? We did that taster.
Yep.
So we had people come along this time who'd been along to that. And they were just like, my God, it's so slick now. And, you know, they arrive, they're told. I mean, so we've really got the hang of it. And when people are in our rooms and we have to move them about and things because they...
I think it's all down to the host and reception idea.
Oh, yeah, of course you do. But also, Zoom have upped...
That's me.
I've moved on very quickly. Anyway, but also initially we had to really try and veer people away from using iPads and phones.
Yeah.
But Zoom have now given an awful lot more to iPhone.
More functionality. In fact, there was I think anybody that really couldn't navigate around themselves.
No.
There's people that just wanted to come back to
Yeah,
reception.
yeah. They like
And
this.
see Steve, the host, of course.
Oh, shut
They
up.
just wanted to pop back and say hello to me.
They were just very needy people.
Yeah, they were needy people. So it was so quiet for me once everybody was in that I managed to get 3 or 4 chapters of a book proof that we were
but also,
publishing.
what that also means is, because initially, that very first show we did, we thought, gosh, we're going to have to limit the numbers because of, you doing your bit and everybody else. But actually, now we're thinking, well, no, because, you were, as I say, reviewing chapters of your book. You've got plenty of time. And we also thought at one point you might need extra help in reception. But actually, I think... we don't need a guidance room anymore because they get it from and off they go. They're fine.
I tell them what to do and they say, oh, they found that
Yeah.
on my phone, found
So-
that on my iPad. Although we still say it's better to come in on a laptop.
But we do think that perhaps, we're having our review within the Bloomz this week anyway of the whole show. But I think perhaps with regards to guest artists, we have the ability to have more.
Well, we've got 2 more coming.
Yeah, we've got 2 coming in September. Very excited.
Can we reveal who they are yet?
Well, at the moment, when I'm putting up the graphics, I'm putting question mark.
Okay,
So
we'll
we
leave
won't
it
do
then.
that yet.
Yeah,
We'll
so
wait till
watch
we
this
make.
space,
Yeah,
as they say.
very excited about that. So
Watch
we've got
this
2.
space.
Ooh, what,
Yeah, you always do that.
I know.
I was waiting for that.
Because my arms flail.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 2.
Like a tooting octopus, aren't you?
Tooting octopus. God, the visualisation of that. So we could do more. So that's really quite
And for
exciting.
anybody that's wondering, the whole show is COVID secure.
Yes.
Social distancing.
Oh,
like
the whole
you've
lot.
never known.
Like, impeccable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was nobody at the show got
Absolutely.
anywhere near 2 meters. Less than 2
Mind you, you
meters
got a
apart.
bit close to me at one point, but
Oh, I
apart
did,
from
yeah,
that,
but I think we were allowed. Are we in a bubble?
yes,
Any bubbles were going? Was that from your prosecco? I tell you, that's where the bubbles were.
the bubbles
There was
were,
no.
and your gin and tonic. That's not.
Oh, I did have a. I didn't have to ask for one this time. I made myself one at the very start of the
You're
last
grown
show.
up now. You can actually make your
Grown up
own.
man now. I'm 60.
Yeah,
I'm 60
you can
now.
make your own.
Anyway, yes,
Yeah.
the Bloomz.
So anyway, it was brilliant. Went really, really well, and I loved the fact that the comments that we got around people once again saying the experience.
They
just
never realised that you
No.
could do this sort of thing
No.
on Zoom, because when you say Zoom to people,
Well, we try our best in all of our
think of the business
conversations for the promotion to get across to people.
You won't,
but
until they
until
come.
they're actually there and go, oh, and I did find this time myself personally that everybody who came in and saw me stayed a lot longer to chat, to watch the show reel. To then actually, and people were actually saying, "Have you got that piece here?" And I was saying, "Yes," and I was getting that piece and showing them so they could see the actual size of it and things like that. And so, it was brilliant to really discuss in length about different
And
things.
after the year now, all of the artists are so comfortable on camera,
Yes. Yeah.
explaining what they do, and they're also different as well. This is
I
the
reckon
nice
in 10 years that we'll go back and we'll look at, because I've still got all the original videos.
Okay.
We'll need to play that in the 10-year anniversary.
Almost like a bloopers reel.
Yeah, it'll be like our original, hello.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Lester, and I'm a Fibre artist, I think.
I think.
Oh dear. Can we do that again? No. It's like, as you probably guessed if you haven't already, this is totally unedited. We don't edit any of this.
No.
So that's it. So, and following the Bloomz, we had my birthday. I've mentioned my birthday.
Yeah.
I've mentioned it. Is that what you were
Moving on.
saying? Yeah. Thanks for the potato masher.
Yes,
Really
okay.
appreciated.
Well,
That's
now
what I got. Hold on. No. This is what
No,
I
I was
got,
going
folks.
to tell everybody about
60 years on this earth.
Yes.
60 years
Yes.
of hard labour.
Yes.
And what do I get on my 60th birthday?
a very special potato masher.
It's brilliant.
Yes.
Absolutely a foldable potato masher.
Yeah. How many people who are listening actually get their potato masher rammed in the drawer?
Absolutely.
Can't get it open.
Yeah.
I got the answer.
Unless you're thinking that's a euphemism.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Hey, darling, want to see my potato masher?
No.
I can't show because it's rammed in the drawer.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you get worse. Anyway,
sorry.
so this brilliant potato masher actually folds down. It's a Joseph make, and yes, I am accepting sponsorship.
Yes, Joseph. They
Yes.
make wonderful kitchenalia,
Yeah.
including, we have now on a second Joseph washing up bowl,
Oh yes,
which has got a lovely draining plug that you click
brilliant.
into place.
You just turn it and it empties, and I love it.
So Joseph for all your kitchenalia items.
Lovely.
Click for a link here.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Is that gets
That,
out
yeah,
10?
I hope
doing
so.
well.
But anyway, yes. So
It's
you
the
got
it's the most upmarket sponsorship.
yes,
we've
it
had
was so far. But So
Yeah.
you got I gave you a potato masher, which I thought was superb.
It was good.
Yeah. But what this also you talked about age.
I know. I was going to go on to this.
And
I'll
the
let
thing-
you explain.
The thing is that I said I don't seem to have got you a lot, but that's because
you got me a bottle of Pixie Tears.
Yeah, I
gin.
got you. I
That's
got you gin,
lovely.
Pixie Tears gin. Love, obviously, a bottle
Made
of
from
gin.
the tears of pixies.
And as I said, the potato masher. And I said, I'm sorry, I haven't really got you much, but you buy everything, and there wasn't anything that you
don't need
particularly wanted, and so and then I can't. Was it the same day?
No.
It was the next day, and I
Next
suddenly
day.
said, "Do you know what? I've just suddenly remembered. I have actually got you something else."
My main present.
Yes, which hadn't arrived, which is why.
forgot.
But I'd forgotten all about it, but then even worse, it was like 4 days later. I said, "Oh my god, I got you a cake, and that's
Yeah,
in the fridge."
cake's in the fridge for 4 bloody days. Then it's only half in the fridge now because I ate half of it yesterday while you were away.
But it was hilarious. I just kept suddenly going, "Oh God, do you know, I have actually got you something else."
Useless, aren't you? Absolutely
But the one
useless.
thing we did get right, and we have the Bloomz girls to thank for this introduction.
Oh, absolutely.
So one of the wonderful things that the girls have done for us after the Bloomz show is get us a little hamper a nice big hamper of food. But this time,
It was a thank you for what we do, and
Absolutely.
it's totally necessary. Unnecessary.
appreciated. Yeah. Appreciated is the word you're looking for. But this time we got a lovely hamper from Cote de Home.
Coat at home, yes.
Yes. And
Oh, wow.
my God.
I mean,
I'll tell you what, I'd be sponsored by these people every day of the
in
week.
fact, we'll give them a plug for nothing.
Yes, we'll give them a plug for
Coat
that.
at home, if you're listening, we don't want any money for this advert.
Just
You
send the
are
food.
frigging brilliant. It was, I'll tell you what, I've never tasted
Yeah.
such good food.
Yeah.
We
It was
just-
so good
Yeah.
that, just say that particular evening, wasn't it? I said, we're going to have an unusual...
Well, it arrived on the Sunday morning
Yes.
after the show on the Saturday, which I
Yes.
thought was amazing.
Yeah, firstly.
Yeah.
And it was kind of sort of breakfast because it was the bacon and the black pudding.
Freshly made black pudding.
Oh, just gorgeous.
Thick-cut
But I said to you,
bacon.
what we're going to do is kind of a weird mixed grill in the evening, and that was what we did, and it was absolutely... And the puds. Oh,
To die for.
yeah. And I'm still getting through the cheese, which was...
Yeah,
God.
I mean, it was all beautiful.
Yeah,
And
but
a bottle-
the thing
and a
about
bottle
it-
of bubbly as well. So thank
The
you.
thing
girls,
about
if
it
you're
was,
listening.
and the girls don't know this, was that because it was your birthday that week, I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice, because we had friends coming round, two friends, and
got,
wouldn't it
haven't
be nice if we...
Only
sorry?
got 2.
Yeah, we've only got 2.
Well, we got 4.
Yeah, and only 2 of them could make
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah. Bastard.
I was trying to find a way of us not cooking all day,
Yeah,
basically.
because normally we'd spend all day in
Yeah,
the kitchen
yeah. I mean, because we
preparing.
like cooking,
Yeah,
but,
we
you know, there's limits. So I had been looking online for different delivery services. And I had come across Coates at Home, and I had thought, but Thomas, I haven't tasted any food. I don't know.
Until you know somebody
Yeah.
that can recommend
Yeah,
it, or you taste it
absolutely.
yourself.
So I hadn't ordered anything already. So we did. So that after eating that food, I went straight to the computer and ordered a meal, mixed up meal, as in not one of their arranged meals for 4, the food. And I have to say, it was superb. So much so that our friends took us out for a very expensive meal on Saturday night.
Very expensive. This is our other friends that couldn't be asked to come to
that
my
one.
birthday party.
Yeah.
Bastards.
They took us out for a very nice meal, very expensive restaurant on Saturday night. And I have to say, it cost over double the amount.
It was 254 quid. I mean, I'm trying to work out how that meal
food,
for 4 of us. It was nice.
But was not as good as Coat at Home.
No.
So there you go.
No,
And-
it wasn't.
No.
And the desserts, Coat at Home. I mean, when we had our second box...
Oh, they gave us 2 free
They gave us 2
desserts.
free tubs of what I can only call chocolate silk.
Yeah, they called it chocolate mousse. It was chocolate silk.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We can't stop talking about it,
No, we
basically,
can't.
can
It's
we?
terrible, isn't it? We only just had breakfast.
We spoke more about the food than we did about the Bloomz Show.
But you're saying this is your Sunday because you were at a sort of an event the weekend.
Yeah, kind of.
It's confused the hell out of me because we always have on a Sunday, we have bagel, smoked salmon and
Yes.
cream cheese.
Yes.
I had to do that this morning.
Yes.
And so
It's
to
Sunday.
me, it's
Well,
a
I said,
Sunday,
I said
so-
to you, today is my Sunday because I had to be off-site. Off-site all weekend. It's so rare to be off-site.
It is, but you had a weekend at the Warwickshire
Open Studio at Fargo and Coventry.
Yeah,
Yes, I
we're
did.
going to leave it there.
Yes.
Yes, let's leave it there. Because they couldn't be asked to promote it.
No. The Warwickshire Open Studio did
but
promote.
not
No.
Fargo.
No, Fargo themselves aren't that. But anyway, I had a great time with Joe
Who was
at
the unit
Container
head?
Run Break,
Container
where
Break, yeah.
I have my stuff, and also Sarah Ra, who's called the Crazy Ra, with blue hair, fabulous. And she does very textural art, which is lovely.
right.
So it was lovely to have a chat with.
What, she's a plasterer?
Oh God. Anyway, so it was lovely to catch. Oh God, it was lovely to catch up with everybody. So that was good. I'm staring blankly ahead at the moment.
Sorry, I've got to get them in just to please Sammy. Because Sammy loves this sound of
Does she?
Okay, here's a special announcement that few people may not know, but you all know now. After 60 years, I am getting a tattoo.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting my first tattoo. Because all the years that I was involved in the media, I didn't get a tattoo.
No.
Because
You'd always wanted
always
one.
wanted one, but I thought, if you're, doing media stuff, do you really? If I'm on a cruise,
Well, they
lecturing
make
on
you.
a cruise,
Well, also when
they
you
make
do
you cover it up.
when you do the TV, they make you cover it up.
Yeah, and the same on the cruise ships. When I did the cruise ships for all those years, spent all those years cruising.
Why that for cruising?
Okay, let somebody else explain.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I'm having a tattoo.
Yes.
Now, those of you that are thinking, oh, that's interesting. Some of you were thinking, oh, no, not a tattoo. He's going to ruin that Adonis body of his. And, yeah, I am. It's not going to be a little tattoo. I'm having
No.
quite a big one on my arm. Because, and I've mentioned it often, I'm really into the Greek mythologies.
Yeah.
All the Greek myths and the legends and the heroes and Troy and all that. And I've been listening to them again and again. And so I thought... going to have the king of the gods, Zeus, on my arm, a lovely colourful Zeus. So that might make it onto my Instagram feed, depending on.
Oh, it will do.
Well, depending if it's a shite tattoo. No,
It won't be shite. They're very. You
it's
wouldn't
a whole
have gone,
day as well.
Yes, which is
Not-
nice.
I thought at first it was going to be 3 or 4 hours, but when I went for my consultation at the weekend, it is a day.
No, but that's
whole
nice,
day,
isn't
9
it?
to
Because it's
5.
nice and relaxed for the artist who's doing the work because he
Yeah.
knows he's just got the whole day, hasn't got. But
And
think
I can
about.
just sleep.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you know me.
I know, but
Sleep through bloody anything.
No,
I
you
will.
won't be sleeping through that.
And I bet.
Yeah.
I will. Okay, what do you want to talk about now?
I know you got a list.
Well, it's not a list. It's just things that I remember.
We always start this, and
Yeah,
he says, "Should we just go for it?" I go, "Yeah," and I literally am sitting here, no idea, and he goes, "I've got a list."
Well, it's a list of things that we should have mentioned, and oh yeah, I know what I'm going to talk about now. The alchemy.
Oh,
We
yes.
must talk about your alchemy.
Oh, yes.
Oh gosh, she's
Punching
getting,
the
she's
air.
punching the air.
So pleased.
from fibre artist to fibre alchemist.
Alchemist, yes.
And this is just to explain to the dear listeners.
Well, I have been mooting for a while that I was going to add some silver to my pieces. And I had thought, like, for the lion, that it might be a tooth. And there's this wonderful medium called art clay, which when you mould it is just like clay. But it's actually a binder with silver, very small silver particles. And the small silver particles have been recycled from film, because they use real silver, don't they?
Silver nitrate. Yeah.
Silver nitrate in film. And so Mr. Mitsubishi worked out how to... What are you laughing at?
Thinking this little Japanese man.
Well, he is Japanese.
With his reels and reels of
Why is he
film.
little? But he is Japanese. But anyway, yes. So
Very
he
tall,
decided
fat
that he wanted to
Japanese
do something with the silver, and so he found a much better way, because I think initially they sort of set fire to it and used the ashes or something. But anyway, they found a much better way of extracting the silver. And so what it is now is these little silver particles which are in the binder, which actually works like clay. And so you mould it, and then you put it in either a kiln or basically you get a flamethrower. What's it called?
Blowtorch.
Thank you. You get a blowtorch. I was kind of flamethrower. You can imagine Steph in the kitchen. Yeah, we have a kitchen, babe. Well, not anymore.
Hide matches from you. Let alone a bloody flamethrower.
And basically you heat it to a particular temperature, not too hot, otherwise it'll melt. But basically the binder goes, and then it binds the silver particles go together without it actually melting and into a pool, staying in the shape, but obviously shrinking. But if you have a kiln, that's easier, because you just ramp it up to the appropriate temperature, leave it for the appropriate time, and off you go. But I haven't got a kiln, and basically we don't trust me with a flamethrower. So I bought myself this thing called a microwave kiln, which basically is a little contraption. I don't even know how to describe it other than...
It's like a little round oven, little oven.
Yeah.
With a little, it's probably made of some brick, some ceramic-y, bricky.
Yes, with a lining which heats up like it does inside. So basically, you put it in the microwave.
So it's a miniature
it heats
kiln
up that
microwave.
bit inside, and you can lift the top off with obviously proper gloves. But anyway, you have to heat it up so it goes red hot. And you have to keep it at that same temperature, which means you can't just ramp the microwave on for 25 minutes.
No,
because you have to keep opening it up, letting some heat out, and get going again. Anyway, I decided I was going to do it for the hooves for my Pegasus.
Yes.
And I've had this art clay for a year, and I've still not done it. So I thought, right, that's it, going to do it. We've got the Bloomz show, got to get it done, want to get the hooves. And so I fashioned them, dried them, and then went for it. And this lovely lady in New Zealand had done these brilliant YouTube videos. We didn't just show you how she did it. It explained the theory. So I knew what I needed to do, because my microwave is completely different to hers, etc., etc.
Your mind works. If you know the theory behind something,
I'll work it out.
You can work it out.
I'll work it out how to do it. So I did. And I followed the theory, and I produced silver hooves.
It was just incredible. You came and showed you were as happy as a happy thing, weren't you?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I did. I felt like an alchemist.
You did, because that's what it was, because it started off just like ordinary clay.
Yeah.
And then it comes,
Amazing.
and the shrinkage on it is very, very little.
Yeah, but I did manage to work it out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Which and it did work perfectly as it told you. And they didn't just do it for silver; they did it for copper,
which wasn't so successful.
No, because it has to be for a lot longer. But you can actually put it back in again if you're not successful the first time.
Experimenting with the
I'm still experimenting, but the silver I've got right.
Oh, silver, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Because it's a lower temperature for less time.
So that's going to be your signature now, isn't it?
Yes.
In each of your new pieces.
Yes, I'm going to put a piece of silver. Now that I know I absolutely can do it. And it's fine silver and not sterling silver. And what that means is sterling silver has copper in it to make it stronger when it's a piece of jewellery, which is why it tarnishes, unless you're Tiffany and they put in...
Platinum.
Platinum, thank you. I keep telling everybody titanium is platinum. Why do I always get words wrong?
Because next time you tell somebody, it'll be uranium.
Yes.
Plutonium.
I'll say it begins with a P. It must be plutonium.
Tiffany, it'd be a nuclear fallout zone when you finish with them. Tiffany,
we'll receive a letter from
their share prices will have plummeted.
I'll receive a letter from their lawyer. Will you stop talking about Tiffany? Oh, Sorry about that.
If you're listening, Tiffany, we love your stuff.
Me too.
Tiffany is one of the wonderful companies. And how much do you have to say to get a £10 off Tiffany's?
I won't say I used to sell the fake stuff then.
You did, didn't you? You used to sell knockoff Tiff.
I did.
I
used to call it Toot Tiff.
Toot Tiff, that's right. It was. You got the little blue Tiffany bags and everything.
It wasn't quite the right blue.
No, it was just a Pantone less, wasn't it? But I remember that when we first got together, you had all this
Toot Tiff.
Tiffany jewellery. Tiffany jewellery. Anyway,
that's a whole different ball game.
Nobody will hear that. On
No. It's a whole different ball game. Anyway, don't do that anymore. But yes, anyway, so fine silver, so it doesn't tarnish.
99.9% silver.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Brilliant.
And I just downloaded a book from somebody who does beautiful pieces of architectural jewellery out of the art clay. But she was saying to make it stronger, if you leave it in longer at that same temperature, rather than, it's brilliant for what I just did it, but if you need to wear it as jewellery, you need it to be tougher. Apparently you can do.
Your hooves are great.
Oh, God, yeah. So pleased with it. I was punching the air.
And you got a commission as well to do, didn't you?
Yes! Oh, this was hilarious.
One of the strangest commissions you ever had.
Yeah, a maroon Razorback pig.
In running mode.
Well, she didn't say running mode, in mobile. It must be mobile.
Its legs are going.
Yeah, so it looks like it's running. So it's almost like in the air as it's running.
Yeah.
But the Razorback part of this pig is actually hair down the back. And that needs to be done in multicolour to represent the LGBT plus community.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you the whole reason behind it.
I'm going to say you'll have great pride in doing this.
I will have great pride in doing this. I can't tell. Yes, I did. I can't tell you the reasons behind the commission, but I can just say I am going to have great joy, and it will be appearing.
Well, the Razorback pig is the logo
mascot
of the University of Arkansas.
No, not just the university.
Arkansas
of the
itself,
state.
of the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
Ah, right, state of Arkansas.
Yeah. But obviously the university has also got it as theirs because they are the University of Arkansas.
People thinking Razorback pig, just think of the warthog in Lion King.
Apparently it's the same pig as in Pass the Pig, someone said the other day. Pass the Pig, the game?
Oh, I thought that you were talking about a religion, I heard Pass the Pig.
Oh, pastor. Yeah, that well-known, religion. But what was hilarious was someone on Facebook said, how did the show go? And I said, oh, brilliant, I got a commission. And they said, oh, really, Steph, what creature have you asked? So I wrote a Razorback pig. And then Facebook sent me a message saying, we've banned this because it's inappropriate and you've gone against the rules. And there was this whole thing. I was like, what?
You called somebody a Razorback pig.
But then, so then it gave me this list of things that I was allowed to tick, i.e., I think you misconstrued what I was saying, and I ticked that I did nothing against your guidelines. And anyway, then I had to write a reply to Rosie saying, I'm so sorry, Rosie, I apparently can't tell you what creature I've done because I've just been banned from doing it. But there's even an add-on to that in a minute. But so I then said it's basically the mascot of Arkansas, which she then looked up and said, oh, it's the same pig as in the game Pass the Pig.
Ah, right.
Then Facebook said, oh, it's okay, and they put it up anyway. And then this morning, Lee, who was one of the people whose group it was originally in, sent a message going, well, we've just received a message from Facebook saying that someone's been inappropriate in our group. What on earth did you say? God. DM me immediately. And I was like, as a laugh, because she was just like, what on earth could you possibly have said? It was like, no, I literally just said, it's a Razorback pig.
So which part of that was it? The razor?
Well, I'm assuming that the pig, calling somebody a pig, but then, because it's an AI, it wasn't a human being which identified it, was it?
Maybe that is a slang term.
It could be. A Razorback pig. Don't know.
Yeah. If you're American, you're listening, tell us what's insulting about Razorback pig. But
apparently the AI, Facebook AI, but then the Facebook AI thinks that when people do paintings of animals, that people are selling animals online, don't they?
Yes, I know, yeah. It's, but it's not really AI, is it?
No.
It's nothing.
There's nothing artificial and nothing intelligent about it.
No. It's only as intelligent as the people that program it.
Yeah.
And most of them
Yeah.
I've
Anyway,
got no.
moving on. Yeah.
got
There's
no
no need to insult
intelligence.
them on here as well. I think we've insulted
As
quite
everybody
enough
else.
people. We've insulted quite enough people this morning on products.
Stop. Yeah, I've been very lucky in the last, or very fortunate in the last week for my commissions.
Yes, you have.
I'm on a roll. At
You
the
are.
moment. Yeah,
You are. And I have to say, you have been using the promotion facility on Instagram.
I have.
Which
only small time.
Which actually we got the information from Geroid, didn't we?
Geroid Henry,
the
yeah.
freebie
Yeah.
that he gives out when you
Yeah.
sort of inquire about his stuff. And he sort of just made suggestions about how you could promote. And if you wanted to promote, to use this, which you did.
Yep,
and it's worked really well.
I chose 3 of my top posts that have got the most likes
Yeah.
within my followers, and you promote those at the same time for £5 a day for 3 days.
Yeah.
So basically, it's costing you 45 quid, okay, which comes off our marketing budget anyway.
Yeah.
And then of those, the one that comes out top, you then promote that one again.
Yeah.
For £20 a day for 3 days.
Yeah.
Just as there's just
I mean, basically it's 100 quid, wasn't it?
and it produced a huge amount of interest,
Yeah.
and it produced some
So
commissions.
it didn't just produce people liking the post, it produced followers.
Followers,
all
and-
of which we know on Instagram
Oh,
and were
yes.
private accounts and not other
That's the best
artists.
ones, which is, I mean, I don't mind being followed by other artists, but what you really want,
The gold.
the goal
Yeah.
is a private account, because they've bothered to look at your work,
Yeah.
they've bothered to follow you because they're interested
They'll
in
see
your work.
like
They're
it.
going to buy it, it doesn't matter, but they're interested, they're your
But once
ICO.
again, you're introduced to them and their friends, aren't
Yeah.
you? It's a
Yeah.
whole new group of
So
people
their
that
friends
start
can see,
seeing your
see
stuff.
who they
Yeah.
follow. And then I had a lovely guy called Eddie contact me. Who's
But you've had a couple. You had a very first. You had another one originally, and now this is the second one.
What was the first? Was here?
God, I'm just trying to remember. It's so long ago now. When you originally, but you've all. This isn't.
No,
You
no.
had a commission, or someone wanted to buy the actual one originally, and now you've had. Then you have this
I
guy.
can't remember the first one was, but this guy Eddie,
Yeah.
he commissioned me to do Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
in his famous 1967 pose when he won
And
Mr.
then
Universe.
you've also had the lady with the guitar
Yeah,
man.
and had a country and western. I've done
Mm.
a lamp which will be on my Instagram feed next week, which is of a country and western singer from Houston, Texas.
Mm.
His wife wanted to buy him one as a present. He wanted a lamp depicting him sat on stage on a stool with his hand in the air, with his
Yeah, it's
guitar on
really
his
good.
lap, and so been very good.
Yeah,
the last. So
yeah.
it's so. That has hopefully explained why we're a fortnight late with doing the podcast. So,
Just busy.
hope you'll accept all those apologies, and you'll see we're very busy people.
For good reasons.
Yeah, for good reasons.
Yeah, we love being busy.
So that's it, really. That's,
Oh, is that no more on your list?
Well, there is, but we'll leave them.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to even mention Freedom Day that never happened.
Oh, no.
No, because
No.
I know that we don't want to end.
No,
on a
we
sour
don't.
note.
We don't want
to
to.
end on a high.
No, no.
So, folks, thank you very much for listening to us once again. There's some idle drivel on a Sunday. Oh, it's not a Sunday, is it? It's
No,
a
but it feels
Monday.
like a Sunday.
Feels
No,
like a Sunday.
a Sunday for me, because this is my
Sunday.
Sunday.
A day off. Sorry. I've got to work today. You'll be sat in the chair playing Candy Crush and watching Grey's Anatomy.
What is
no
it?
doubt.
Why you always accuse me of playing Candy Crush, which I've never played?
Oh, it's something similar, isn't it?
I don't play any of them.
What is it then you play?
I don't play anything.
You've got a game. I see it here. It's little things, little coloured things going up and down.
No, I don't.
Well, it's stocks and shares or something.
I'm not telling you now.
Oh, okay. Right. We will leave it there. Thank you, folks. We will hear you. You'll hear us again soon. And don't forget, check out our Instagram feeds for our latest makes. Check out thebloomz.co.uk to see what the girls are doing on the Bloomz. And we will be back with you in a couple of weeks' time. So it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.
God, you see, you
Oh,
forgot that,
slow.
didn't you?
Good
Slow.
God.
That was Filaments and Fibre with Steve Brooks and Stephanie Lester.
You're such a twat.
I'm going to sack you.